Now we're back on track. We've taken care of the hitman. The man in high orbit. Locate Dr. Jasper Lowe and retrieve his means of access to the chem lab on Gorgon. After the collapse of Project Gorgon, I know it's Gorgon, but that just sounds dumb as a planet. I don't know why. Dr. Lowe was rumored to have been traded to a secret Auntie Cleo's science facility orbiting Olympus. Land on the Olympus Orbital Pharmacal Station. Oops. It's called Oops. I just realized that. Jasper Lowe's last recorded place of employment is at an Auntie Cleo's facility orbiting an atmosphere. Yeah. And we already landed there before being attacked by people. Let's go ahead and pet Anubis and then make sure. Wait, did I get anything? I got weapons.
Is it time?
No, it is not time to sleep, Ada.
For your regular daily period of unconsciousness.
I want to sell these, but you know. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna break them down. Oh, that was unique. Because I'll never see those guys again. It never dropped a helmet, though, which kind of sucks. Alright. Let's go to Oops. Who we taking with us? I kind of just like having Parvati. We'll bring... Pharmaceuticals? We'll bring Ellie. I mean, again, Parvati and Sam were my two people I brought everywhere because they're my favorites. Oh.
What happened to these poor folks? It can't be the storm that did this.
Is there a storm? Oh, I'm guessing around the planet, and I don't remember that. I don't remember Ada telling us about a storm. No, if you look around, Parvati, there seems to be a lot of explosions. Wait, no looting anything. We're just gonna quest focus. Terminal access. Welcome, K. Maureen. Receptionist log. Days 1 through 110. No visitors for the first 3 days. As per my required duties, I'm keeping a visitor's log. On day 61, sometimes we experience long power outages, sitting in the dark, listening to the storm beating at the walls. I've got a lot of time to think. Begs to be let in. Is she going crazy? While I would pay to be let out. On day 108, no visitors. On day 109, no visitors. Days 111 to 150. Day 115, why are there a bunch of tailless sprats running about? The facility don't have a sprat catcher on roster. Maybe I should file a request with acquisitions for one. Teacup canids are famed for their ability to hunt sprats. After all, they're like the same size. And for keeping people oh, she just wants one to keep her company. Day 116, no visitors. Day 117, no visitors. Can't finish my game of solitaire. Someone stole a handful of cards from the deck. So I'm guessing there will be a little environmental thing where we will find the cards from her deck, because Obsidian's pretty good at that. Day 118, desk is unmanned. Unsuccessfully hunted for the missing cards. Day 151 to day 250. Day 157, Canid request was denied. Day 158, we've run out of caffeinoid. Our first restocking shipment isn't set to arrive until the new, quote, fiscal year, end quote. I guess that delivery will mark the facility's first visitors. Now, there's something to look forward to. Day 159, did some digging in the system records. It turns out our supplies are set to be delivered by, get this, a crew of auto mechanicals. That's what killed them. I can already tell because I could hear them clanking around. So this crew of auto mechanicals that got sent in, I guess they got pink slipped. If you haven't done the main story, pink slip just means, well, no, you would have had to have read about pink slip because it's literally in one of the first quests. It just means that they send in robots to kill everybody. Day 182, thought I heard knocking on the front door, but it turned out to be just some thunder. Always thunder. Funny how it could sound like so many different things. A boom, a crack, a snap, knocking, laughing, screams. No, I think that, they just told you some of that. Day 251 to present. Day 277, I've started venturing outside at first, I worried something fierce about all the lightning strikes. Sometimes the electromechanical turbine goes on the fritz without warning, but I'm out of cards and out of caffeinoid, and there's not much else to do. Yeah, so if you're spending a lot of your time alone, you're gonna go crazy. Trust me. Someone who used to work nights from like 4 p.m. to 2 a.m., I would go insane. And then during the pandemic, when I was living alone for 2 years, no social interaction, I was going nuts. Day 31 or 301. Turns out I no longer need to feel safe. What I need is to feel alive. Outside, the wind howls like a raging god, and the rain stabs into my throat like 1,000 tiny frozen needles. And in that pain, well, I feel so very alive. Are you not wearing your spacesuit? Aren't we in a space station? Why are you outside feeling it on your skin? I guess they aren't saying they're feeling it on the skin. Day 322. My many and varied attempts to trigger an on-site inspection from the Special Committee for Auditing and Management have failed. Oh, scam. Okay, I was like, wait, isn't that also a thing? It's scam. Day 353. Sometimes when I look over the ledge, I think about what it would feel like. How easy it'd be to simply tip forward, to plummet with all those clouds kissing my face, to fall away from the storm, to smile, then break. So that's not the receptionist, I don't think. That's just a scientist that was running and got gunned down by some...
Keep it together, Kelly. Auntie's going to take care of you. It'll be okay. Auntie's going to take care of you. It'll be okay.
Did it tell me that there was a person on the intercom? Or whatever's left of him, so he could be dead.
Just breathe, Kelly. Everything's gonna be all right.
Open the door! Determination, repeatedly buzz the button or I'll listen.
Just wait, just wait, just wait. They can't open the door. Eventually their security protocols will reset. Just wait through the next charging cycle. The supply drop will be here. Tomorrow, the next day. When it comes, just sneak onto the ship. Easy as you please.
Waiting won't help you.
Who's out there?
We got a persuade check of 65. I'm the captain of my own ship. Open up, and I'll get you away from Olympus.
Really? I would be indebted to you for life. But how do I know I can believe you?
I have a very trustworthy face.
I'll have to come out to assess it myself. Hold on. I'm opening the door.
Oh. Wait, what's your name? Kelly? Oh, it was a K.
Let me just catch my breath. I swear, my heart's trying to punch its way out of my chest. Law, I'm so lucky you came along. I know it sounds crazy, but a little while back, I'd been gearing myself up to take a long walk off a short turbine platform. Then the security mechanicals broke out into a massacre, and I realized I really want to live. How can I help you help me get out of here?
I've got a ship, need a lift, obviously. Who are you?
I'm Kelly Marine, the receptionist. And before you ask, I wasn't manning the visitor's desk when the mechanicals went haywire, because no one comes here. Not ever. Not since all us station workers were dropped off at the start of the project a year ago.
How do you get your supplies? Don't you need to switch out personnel?
Project's on a yearly rotation cycle. Once a year, Auntie Cleo reviews our work and decides if we get more rations, personnel, deadlines, that sort of thing. At first, I thought it was an honor, getting assigned to a lab up in the ether high above Olympus. But I didn't know what it'd be like, day in and day out.
How did you not lose your mind? She literally just told us she was going to off herself.
I ask myself that question a lot, and then I realize I'm talking to myself. Cabin fever sets in at about 90 days. Auntie Cleo's official term is contagious irritable claustrophobia, and it ain't covered by the company's medical policy.
Know where I can find Dr. Lowe?
If I had to guess, you'd probably find his body either in his office or the labs. Or heck, he could have been on the toilet. I don't know. No bones about it, he was the smartest of us all. Maybe he evaded the automechs too.
Anything else you can tell me before I go?
Like what?
Why is everyone dead?
Pink slip protocol.
PSP. Intelligence. The company decided to terminate the team? Why?
How should I know? I just monitor the front desk. Well, except for the last couple of days when I've been hiding out in here. If you work at Oops, you're doing research and development. If we're not researching or developing fast enough, the protocol's there to put the fear in us. Somebody messed up. When one of us makes a mistake, the whole facility pays for it. I know it sounds harsh, but it was in our contracts and everything.
Hold on. This place is called Oops?
Yep. Olympus Orbital Pharmaceutical Station. Auntie Cleo's naming and branding department's the best in Halcyon.
Yeah, scam? Come on. What did you mean about taking a walk off of a turbine platform?
Just a feeling I got. Every day was the same as every other day. I felt like I was stuck in a circle, you know? Started imagining what it'd be like to break that circle. Station goes in a circle around the planet, so what if I just dropped off the edge? But after what I've seen, after what happened, I don't want that anymore. I want to live.
Okay, sounds good. What's the purpose of this facility? What are you making?
I'm not making anything. The research team, they were brewing up some improvement to Auntie Cleo's anthracyllin. Science stuff isn't really my area, though, so I don't know more than that.
Okay, well, I've got a ship. Need a lift out of here?
Do I ever? Drop me off on the groundbreaker and I'll be out of your hair in no time.
I have questions. I think I asked them all. Yeah.
Drop me off.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll just hide in a crate or something. You won't even know I was there. Here, this is my official laboratory headgear. I won't be needing it anymore, so it's all yours.
Is that to explain why if you go back on your ship, she's not there? Because they just despawn her from the world and then you just... Okay. Thanks, I guess. I'm gonna give her a sec and then I'm gonna go check. This is what I wanted from Starfield, was characters on your ship, like building an actual ship and having people on it, and we kind of didn't get that. Like, you could have people on your ship, but they don't really do anything. Oh, you are!
I've taken the liberty of having Sam clear up some floor space. We didn't really need that crate of toilet paper, did we?
Is something leaking or does it always smell like this? Not that I'm complaining, I'm just curious.
Parvati, she says it smells like something's leaking, but you're coming with me, so I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, they actually did put her on my ship. The way she worded that sounded like it's one of those excuses they put into a game. Like, oh, why is... You're transporting a character, but where are they? Okay. You can go in this door, but there's a ladder? Oh, and it also wants me to go up the ladder. And you gave me... Oh, it's unique. Clothing. Bonus to extra headshot. Weak spot damage plus 25. Like a microscope, but strapped on your face. Good for seeing things. Okay.
This thing's orbit is stable, right? Ada checked before we docked? Captain?
Okay. I was expecting more conversation from Ellie. Oh, sorry, I thought something was marked steel. She seems to not talk, so I should probably swap her out with, like, Sam?
Nice.
I like my companions to, you know.
I'll keep it down.
Converse. Well, that one tried to fight back. I need the Olympus Orbital Station key card, so... Okay. You could have lived, robot buddy. Oh, I should have reloaded before I did that. Oh, there's a... Are you dead? You. There's a you. I don't know what they're called. A mech one.
Here I go!
It's a... I'm doing electric damage. Why would it not be able to get past the armor?
Not bad, huh?
Okay. We'll worry about looting later. Let's just make sure. Gun away. Oh, what were you trying to do, buddy? Oops. Anthracillin Plus team. Welcome to the project. What is Anthracillin Plus? Anthracillin Plus, mint flavor. Works on humans plus canids. Just add a plus sign to the name. So if you haven't played the main story, I believe that this anthocillin is, they're using this as the toothpaste, and the entire point is it's supposed to be a stomach suppressant to make people less hungry. If I'm remembering that correct, I could be a bit wrong. I do know that Auntie Cleo was making a toothpaste that is a stomach suppressant. As you can see, branding is still working out the kinks, but luckily we've plenty of time to finish the formula before they finalize the packaging and slogans. Now let's get to work brewing a bigger, better version of Auntie's anthocillin. Reminder, friends don't let friends self-test their concoctions. Test it on other people. Let's get a project update. Notice, effective immediately. Team, we're temporarily redirecting our efforts to perfecting Dr. Lowe's proprietary, quote, sky-high mix, end quote, which maximizes genius and productivity. After sampling Dr. Lowe's sky-high mix, the team agrees that this will enable us to reach our original project goals better in the long run and is so worth a momentary detour. Yates. So it's his fault that the pink slip protocol was enacted. Oh wait, what was that called? Shit. Project data. Project data folder files that I can access are meeting notes. A note on today's meeting notes. Okay. This record is abbreviated due to an unscheduled chemical leak that permeated the meeting room. The result, an immediate inhalation of noxious gases, caused double vision, hallucinations, an uncontrollable sense of giddiness, and projectile vomiting. Side effects occurred in all meeting participants. As such, we cut the time block down to 1 hour from the standard 2-hour review. Meeting notes, Dr. Lowe. Where the hell is Sullivan? I told that numbskull if he missed one more staff meeting, Yates. He couldn't make it, Doctor. He caught his hand in the specimen splicer again, bro. Lowe. Oh, you mean his remaining hand? Audine. Not anymore. Yates, snickering. Lowe. What was that? I heard something. Yates. Nothing. Lowe. No, I'm sure. It sounded like a... Audine. Perhaps it was your imagination, Doctor. Lowe. Right. But when isn't it, Jasper? When isn't it? At any rate, he'll require a replacement. Audine. For his hands? Lowe. Don't be asinine. For his productivity. We can't risk falling behind. Not now. Not when I am at long last on the cusp of a breakthrough. Yates. You've balanced the mixture then? Marvelous, Doctor. Audine whispered to Yates. Bootlicker. Louder to Dr. Lowe. I'll have Kel put in a request for a personnel transfer. If we're very lucky, we could get a new body with a supply drop coming next month. Elsewise, we'll have to wait a year. Lowe. No, this is unacceptable. I distinctly smell... A hissing sound seeps through the vents. Coughing. Lowe. What imbecile scheduled the testing release in this time block? The room is allotted for self-testing on Thursdays only. Yates. I don't... End of meeting notes. Testing data. The sky high mix, why did I say 6? Testing concoction 009B, administered to Raptidon. They have Raptidons on the ship. Noted. Never mind, Raptidon exploded. Administered lower dosage. Raptidon exploded, but more slowly. Okay, so they might still have Raptidons on this station. Sky high mix test concoction 009C. Administered single drop to self. Woke on the turbine platform, naked, drenched, and holding a handful of severed sprat tails. Oh, that's why she was asking what happened to the sprat tails. Sky High Mix Test Concoction 010. Misplaced calculations. Sky High Mix Test Concoction 010A+. Added mint flavoring. Tested on canid. Breath marked improved. Canid exploded. Progress report. Milestones 1 and 2 have been met. 3 through 10 have not been met. 11 was ignored, and 10 is in process. I need a hack of 105 to turn off the auto mechanicals. Where am I at? Does this count for hack? Yes. Okay, all the auto mechanicals are no longer hostile. I guess that's what this guy was gonna do before he got ruined. Okay, got another corpse here. And obviously none of these guys are... Oh, we got some Sky High mix. A small dose of a highly potent caffeinoid. It will reduce the cost of actions during TDD by 80% for the duration. Oh. Give me that.
You imbecile.
Oh, we found him already. Just making sure there's no other scientist corpses.
Where did I put the... Oh, wait. Almost forgot that Yates is dead. That's good, actually.
Okay. So I still need the turbine platform keycard.
Nice going.
I think I have found all of the scientists now.
How'd you do that so fast?
Ooh. Hi. Hello. You don't have a name. Password disabled. Notice password input disabled. Too many failed password attempts. Last login. Perfect recall when the numbers and letters were swimming around on the page at the time. Doesn't help with horse fucking shite passwords. Incoming messages. From Emora. Subject, elast and lethal. Warning, pink slip protocol will be coming. So this is from Eleonora Mora to Jasper. Sorry, I'm trying to find the original message, but it's probably in outgoing. This is a response to progress report. Advisory notice to the lead chemist at the I'll just say at oops, not at the oops. No satisfactory results have been submitted in 11 months. Pursuant to clause those, if measurable and material proof of progress are not approved within 31 days. Station personnel may be found to be in dereliction of duty, and as a result could be permanently terminated. Anticleo's corporate headquarters, a scam. Who cares about your health more than Auntie Cleo? Nobody. Postscript. Jas? My darling genius. Oh, Jasper. As you are likely now well aware, I must humbly regret to inform you that my exhaustive efforts to protect that beautiful oversized brain of yours, and consequently its nefarious agenda, are, in fact, failing faster than your rumored last project on Gorgon. I repeat, the corporate hounds are onto your dodgy scent, and it made them thirst and bay for blood. I cannot supply the executive floors with tangible, undoctored results, and soon, I'm heartbroken to report that Pink Slip Protocol will be initiated by a majority vote, and the project will be scrubbed, wholly and completely. I trust you understand the full weight of what that means. One canned project is an embarrassment of epic proportions. Twice is unforgivable. Please, 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 I am begging on bended knee, send me a working prototype at this stage. Even a fatally flawed one will do. Save yourself and your lab coats before this reflects poorly on my permanent record. Eternally yours, at least until the next failed delivery milestone, Mora. So I guess they had a thing going. Out messages. So this was... Okay, this was this. Sorry, it started off the same. This was the message sent by Jasper. Nora Mora, my once darling, as you are likely now well aware, I don't want you to beg. I don't want you on bended knee. I don't want anything except to feed this infernal, indefensible, insatiated need. I'm so close, so very nearly on the cusp of salvation. Then, and only then, will I send you that blasted Anthracillin Plus, a ludicrously simple modification I could formulate in my sleep. Were I ever able to sleep. No longer yours, no longer anyone's, but that elusive and fleeting embrace of chemical virtuosity. With regret, Jasper. You understand, do you not, darling? From the very first test, from that very first accursed step, every path, every infinitely random dice roll of emerging cosmic roots was leading us to the same destiny. And some drafts. 2. Scam. Subject. Venting, do not send. Hashtag scam. Pink slip protocol. Really? You wholeheads went there? Never would I have thought you'd stoop so low, or more accurately, be so moronic as to cut off your own noses to spite your faces. True, the project was delayed, but we all know I would have delivered more than adequate results eventually, once I descended to the highest peaks of my genius. We were less than months away. Not that I'd expect a pea-brained layman to understand. Nora is wasted on you. I am wasted on you. And might I just add, though I might have invited you to do your worst, you did try your best, but I am still alive. Nevertheless, I do go on, and I never, ever forget. Payback will be swift, oh yes. I scarcely think you'll see it coming. Just as soon as I perfect my formula and can focus on other matters, then you will rue the day you pink-slipped the great Jasper Lowe. Buffoons. Eternally misunderstood and undervalued, and still misappropriating your precious company resources, the employee formerly so known as Dr. Jasper Lowe. Before I send that, let's have a talk with him. See if he's as douchey as he sounds. Oh, the Olympus Orbital Station keycard. Take that. All right.
Not a peep from me.
A lot of hacky stuff. Why is there an enemy up here? I turned the robots off. I turned the robots off. Wait. Did they only turn the robots off in the one room and I already killed them all? Are you serious? It only turned off the ones in the room? What is that logic? Okay.
One team is a tragedy, two teams is a blunder.
Oh, I had to go get his key anyways. I couldn't get in the
Where did
room.
I put the... Oh, wait. Almost forgot that Yates is dead. That's good, actually. Shush. No talking. Concentrating. Damn it. I almost had it. The formula was in my mind, and I almost had it. I was so close to a breakthrough, I could practically taste it. You really did pick the worst time to manifest.
What formula are you talking about?
Sky High, my magnum opus of psychostimulants. I feel like I've already explained this to the last hallucination. Oh, hang on. I see what's happening. You're real. Ergo, not a hallucination. This is interesting. I have several questions for you. Let's start with the obvious. Who are you, and how are you even alive?
That's a familiar voice actor. I can't place it at the moment. Oh, I can only say Alex Hawthorne? Why can't I use my own name? I was gonna ask you the same thing. What happened here?
All sorts of things. Science, mainly. Little bit of research. If you're talking about all the dead bodies, that'd be the pink slip protocol. Right. That answers that. Next question. Do you come bearing fresh pharmaceuticals?
I don't think this fellow's entirely in his right mind.
Look, we all know you're here to interrogate me. If I'm going to go through this ordeal, I'm not doing it sober.
I don't want to give him drugs. It's an interesting device you have there. What are you taking?
You mean my inhaler? It's designed to deliver a highly concentrated dose of Sky High right through my respiratory system. The formula's still a work in progress. Clears my mind for a few precious moments. The rowdy tenants of my mind palace stop their chattering, and in that silence, I experience clarity. Inspiration through inhalation. That's Sky High. Or it will be, once I perfect my formula.
So I can get him high, and it'll probably help him out. It would be nice if Ellie was chiming in. Parvati's good and all, but she's not a doctor. I need to get inside the chem lab on Gorgon.
No, you don't. There's nothing interesting in the chem lab. There's nothing interesting in Gorgon at all. Gorgon is a featureless rock dragged along by the gravitational current of a barren asteroid belt. The chem lab is a graveyard. You won't find anything there but the dead.
It sounds familiar. Somebody's been warning me to stay off of Gorgon. We already know it's not him.
Well, it wasn't me. I've been stuck in this place for ages. In any case, it's becoming obvious you're not listening to sensible warnings. If you've set your heart on exploring my old labs, I won't try to dissuade you. Indulge me with a favor, and I'll give you the access you want. The electromechanical turbine is offline. Without any power, I can't possibly continue my work. Be a dear and reactivate it for me. That's all I ask.
Your colleagues are all dead, Jasper. Don't you think it's time to call it quits?
Not that it's any of your business, but I don't get to quit. My colleagues are dead, and yet I live. So I don't get to quit. Take the elevator to the storm platform at the top of this facility. Reactivate the turbine, and I'll give you the access you want.
Hold on, I've got more questions.
Of course you do. Well then, let's hear them.
I want to talk to you about Project Gorgon.
One thing at a time, my chatty accomplice. Turbine repairs first, interviews later.
Fine. What's that draft message on your terminal all about?
Did you snoop through my things? And just admit it to me. You do have gall, I'll give you that. Look, I keep a draft on my terminal where I vent my occasional frustrations with upper management. It's honestly one of my less detrimental coping methods, as I am not stupid enough to fill out the name in the address field.
Okay. Dude, you are taking a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't get why Ellie...
I'm going.
Oh, sorry. Isn't
On my way.
having anything to say about this medical quest. Just seems a bit odd. Oh, I could have just crawled in. I didn't need his key. It's Sprat. And then there's a second key right here. Okay. So I have to go in there. But what does this room with the robots lead to? Oh, I let the sprats out. Okay, he's charging. I'm realizing if I just get to this terminal, I could probably turn these robots off. I mean, they're not hard to kill, but...
System
Okay.
performing on
They're on
M.
You got it, Captain!
Nearby partial mag.
Been practicing.
Well, he's facing the wrong way, but...
Anyone else?
Hey, buddy. Oh, wrong side.
Here we go.
Right into the wall. Oh, it still hits, but...
How about that?
Okay.
I won't tell.
It's not unique. Okay, I gotta stop looting. I'm just making sure there's no unique items anywhere. So I'm also expecting an audio log. Are these the solitaire cards that got stolen?
You're fast.
The storm cannon? Where's my... Hello? It won't let me... What? It won't let me move. No, there we go. It does burn damage. Okay. Storm Cannon by Jock. Forged from materials found in the atmosphere of Olympus. Not recommended for use by anyone suffering from lightning-related trauma. Okay. What are you doing? Oh, you've been so fine. And now it's, I think now it's too hot. Yes. Now it's just too hot. Hold on. Give me a sec. All right. I'm hoping that it is now cooling down. See, I made the mistake of thinking I could get a mission in before it hit 100-degree weather outside. Should have known. Put the weapon away. Okay. Pink split protocol is currently in effect. Turn off the hostile things. Yep. Please ensure all human resources have been properly disposed of in Auntie Cleo's biorecycle containment units. Is that an acronym? No. A team shall arrive to close down the lab and recycle functioning equipment within the next 90 days. So he's gonna need to get off this rock before 90 days. Site Safety Engineer's Log. From the manual. In the unfortunate event of necessitated downsizing, the most senior site safety engineer, or the sole member on assignment, shall initiate by mandate of Auntie's corporate headquarters the pink slip protocols manufacturer's directive included within all automechanicals stationed at the facility. From the site safety engineer, sit there and guard the red button, end quote, they said. Quote, sounds like an I guess I don't need to say the quotes. Sounds like an easy paycheck, I said. I'm not going to live in a secret lab in the middle of a gas giant's storm-riddled atmosphere, my ex-wife said. No one told me I'd eventually have to press the button I was guarding, the pink slip protocol button. So it's a button and someone willingly chooses it? I thought it was like a signal sent to the robots. No one told me I'd eventually have to press the button I was guarding, the pink slip protocol button, the final choice between diligent duty or my friends. On second thought, let's be honest, they were never my friends. Once I've disabled the protocol and scrubbed the labs, I'll ask corporate for a reassignment. I hear Emerald Vale's real nice this time of year, and Emerald Vale got protocoled as well. Recent security complaints regarding sprat tails in the coffee. Complaint: whoever keeps putting or cutting off sprat tails and dropping them into innocent, unguarded cups of coffee needs to cut it out, or I'll cut off something of yours next. It's not funny, and I'm tired of cleaning up coffee-colored vomit. Reporter, Junior Custodial Assistant Gracie G. Goldmain. Regarding lost cards. Complaint: missing the Queen of Hearts, the 5 of Clubs, all the aces, and the 3, 7, 8, and 9 of spades. Last seen on my desk in a solitaire spread. Reward if found. A friendly game of whist. Even if not returned, we can make do. Really, come play with me. Betting not required, or we can place bets if you'd rather. I've got a couple packets of sugar-free 0% sweetener left. I could barter. Reporter, Receptionist Kelly. Regarding power outage thefts. Complaint: some thefts have been happening every time the power goes off, and the power keeps going off for longer each time. Why did a light just go off? Coincidence? I think not. Oh, is that a reference to what's that movie? It doesn't matter. Folks are getting antsy as the year and the storm stretches, and that flashing is lightning. Okay, and it's sorry, my eyes keep seeing something in the corner, and that makes them mean. Reporter SSE George self-reported. So he pressed the big button that ordered the pink slip protocol. Okay, I'm gonna loot all this later. Can we find his corpse? So we didn't find the guard's corpse. And I don't see a audio log. I assumed every location would have at least one. Maybe it's further in? No? Oh, press it twice. Oh, you went railing.
Wish I could do that.
it away. Okay, we have another elevator here. So I'm still just making sure I didn't miss the audio log. I did miss this corpse. Were you mopping when it happened? A single bit cartridge in a locked container. Okay. So we'll go his way, because I think it just loops back around. There's just so much stuff to loot in these DLC quests. Did people like complain that it was too hard originally?
Oh, have mercy!
Glad you guys beat me up here. Welcome, user. Junior Electrical Technician number 9. Diagnosis. Turbine status maintenance is required. Activate. Failed. Electromagnetic or mechanical turbine status maintenance required. Tower 1 and 2 are both offline. Why does this look so familiar? Let's see how that does. That did literally nothing to me. Okay.
Here goes nothing.
I guess I don't understand why that gun that is electric is doing nothing to this guy.
I got him! Just like that. That's gonna leave a mark. Nice one. It better patch that up. We're getting through. Watch yourself. You're hurt. I'll fix you right up.
It's a friggin' turret. Oh, come on. When did she go upstairs?
How about that?
Oh, come on. Reload. Why do games not reload when you're standing still? A normal person would do that.
Let's get past that armor.
I believe it's on their backs or their legs. Thought it was on their legs. Acid? It's a robot. Why is he immune to both acid and... He's immune to both acid and electricity.
Anyone else?
He was ignoring the other weapon completely. So my revive thing hasn't worked on Parvati once. And I believe robots are immune to the Z-Ray. And I can't get over how this location looks so familiar. Like I've seen it in another game.
That was fun.
Shock cannon hyper. Cannot use while in combat.
Okay.
Let's turn off these turrets, just because they're annoying as shit. So now all that's left is that single robot. I don't know, did they up these things for something? Like it was literally immune to acid and electricity. Like, well, I guess this thing needs to be repaired. That could also explain lack of damage. This thing did literally nothing. Can I see the other two from up here?
As required.
Okay. There is a bridge here I cannot lower, and I still haven't found an audio log gramophone thing. Which makes me think I missed it. When I go back through and loot the place, I guess I'll find it. So is this a different elevator than that other elevator? No, sorry, I was trying to put my gun away. Auto putting gun away is another feature that I said this in a previous one. Sorry, it looks like Ellie Peter pants because of the shadow. So I was like, wait, what? Okay. Yeah, auto putting the gun away is just another feature that video games need. So I need to see what's up this other elevator. Oh, it's down. Well, Ellie, what is your, not Ellie, Parvati? Pistol? The 660?
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Thanks, Doc. I don't get why the security protocol doesn't just turn off all robots. It turns off sections of robots. Oh, I'm right back at reception. Okay, well, I guess I'll just kill those robots off screen. So you guys don't gotta waste that time. I'll just end the quest now. Because I think I'm done. If I find a radio log, I will show it. Audio log, whatever they're called, I don't know. Gun away, come on. Wait. Oh, I forgot. It wasn't just turning them on, I had to go to the computer. I had to go to the computer and turn it on.
Sure don't see that every day, Captain.
Why is this so familiar? See, what's coming to mind is prey. Obsidian didn't make prey. But it's also got like Doom feels. Obsidian didn't make Doom. Let's... making a save there so that I can come back
The
and...
facility's back on the grid, and my pipes again floweth with the sweet, sweet essence of my salvation.
I don't want to hear about your pipes.
I suppose I have you to thank for realigning the machine. Of course, Jasper, you imbecile.
It's done. Now get me inside the chem lab.
You'll need my voice to get into the chem lab. I'm obviously not coming with you, so I'm giving you a recording of my dulcet speech. This recording should get you into the chem lab. I hope whatever you're after is worth the trauma. I wouldn't go back there if I was higher than the mercury levels in a can of salt tuna. Wait, take my gun while you're at it. If you end up dying on Gorgon, there's a non-zero chance I'll feel partially responsible. Neither of us want that.
Oh, he gave me a gun. It better be unique. Now, I need help with the security in the chem lab. You know that place better than anyone.
Die, perhaps? Automechanical sentries are generally programmed to ignore corpses. I don't like the idea of going back to that place, to that life. Yes, I know it's not me risking my throat gallivanting around Gorgon. It's you, for whatever madcap reasons you've got. I've helped you once, and I don't feel great about it. I made a clean break from Gorgon, and now it feels like you're asking me to tether myself back to that place.
Persuade of a 105. Jasper, let me worry about Gorgon. What was the quote? Don't you worry about blank, let me worry about blank, or something like that. Helping me could help you move on.
I suppose you've got a point. Or something resembling a point. I'm emotionally addled right now, and I'm allowing my sentiments to get the better of me. Here, my personal security keycard. There's a hallway near the processing room. It leads to a security terminal. Use this keycard to unlock the hallway and disable security.
All right, I want to talk to you about Project Gorgon.
Even if I wanted to talk about Project Gorgon, I couldn't. All my memories of Gorgon are intact, but they're in disarray. Like a book with its pages shuffled. Making sense of those memories requires clarity of mind. Clarity that only Sky High gives me. To tell you everything I know, I'd have to be dangerously euphoric.
Can you at least tell me the formula for adrenatime?
Surely you jest. Even were I inclined to teach you, which I am not, you wouldn't be able to replicate an alternative to Compound X. The compound is derived from the metabolic waste of xenocytes, a microbial life form growing beneath the surface of Gorgon. However, they're accursedly sensitive to their ecosystem.
Science 70? Can't get them off-world?
Exactly. When Project Gorgon was active, corporates' varied attempts to port xenocytes off-world killed them, every time. And even were one able to cultivate xenocytes in a petri dish, they'd need millions to refine even a dash of the compound. We mined immense amounts of Compound X directly from subterranean caverns in Gorgon. So you see, there is no adrenatime without Project Gorgon.
Okay.
As I mentioned before, my memories of Gorgon are in disarray. Putting them back together is an ordeal. Making sense of those memories requires clarity of mind. Clarity that only Sky High gives me. To tell you everything I know, I'd have to be
Okay, you can do one hit.
All right. Just one inhale. Easy does it, Jasper. Have you ever seen a lake as still and clear as a mirror? That's how my mind feels right now.
What really happened in the chem lab?
The disaster at the chem lab was my fault. I tested adrenatime on primals. I decimated my own research team. And I was a coward. I locked myself up in isolation. I told myself that I needed silence and solitude to perfect my formula for Sky High. But the truth is that I was ashamed.
So there's going to be primals there. Okay. But you did the exact same thing here. You locked yourself in your lab while the pink slip protocol was going on. What's so important about Sky High?
Nothing. Everything. I told myself I needed a drug to help me focus, help me work. The weight of guilt crushed my capacity to work, but if I didn't work, then I was worthless. Adrenatime was like that. It was designed and marketed as a necessity, an elixir of productivity. It made you feel guilty for not using it, and then hurt you when you used it. I'm starting to lose sight of my own thoughts. Entropy reasserts itself in the palace of my mind. The high never lasts more than a few moments.
Oh, I bet if I keep doing this, he's gonna die. Well, I have a save before, so it's fine. All right, you can use Sky High, Jasper. Clear your mind.
I suppose you're right. I do need to relax. Up you go, old friend. And just like that, the demons of my mind have all gone silent.
No, I do want to know this first before you OD. I'm after Dr. Ambrose's journal. What's so important about it?
The author, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, was one of the most brilliant minds in Halcyon. She wouldn't have kept a journal for something as tawdry as mere sentiment. Dr. Ambrose never made it out of Gorgon alive. That's the sort of thing that happened to the project's best minds. They were killed. They turned marauder. Or they became me.
Okay. What about Dr. Marion Blakesley?
I don't want to know anything about Dr. Blakesley. My lab was a source of constant frustration for her. We were the reason human inquiry couldn't do its job. The OCI pressured my lab. Under pressure, we delivered poor samples to human inquiry. Human inquiry tested poor samples on human beings, leading to adrenatime, leading to marauders. I'm starting to lose sight of my own thoughts. Entropy reasserts itself in the palace of my mind. The high never lasts more than a few moments.
So I feel like in the end, it's all your fault, right? Hold on. So, persuade of 105. I know it's getting dangerous for you, but this is important.
I shouldn't. Thank you, but I'm starting to reach the threshold of my tolerance. I'd have to clear my mind in order to answer your questions, and that requires a truly irresponsible dose of Sky High. And admittedly, a truly spectacular high.
Don't be a coward. This is important. There are still questions I want to ask you.
All right, I'll humor you. Indulge you even. For what better life could a scientist want than one spent answering questions? Up you go, old friend.
No response from my companions that I'm making you basically die? What exactly went wrong with Project Gorgon?
Lawrence Goodfellow and his vultures in the OCI drove my team to death and picked our bones clean. They wanted us to develop a miracle drug. Fitting, because developing a viable, humane drug with no time, no resources, and no personnel would require a fucking miracle.
What do you mean humane?
I mean fit for human consumption. I mean designed for the benefit of all humanity, not just the benefit of a few greedy scavengers at the top of a corporate altar. I lost the best years of my life trying to improve the lives of everyday people through science. And my superiors forced me to develop an addictive, destructive, horrifying drug for marketability. I'm starting to lose sight of my own thoughts. Entropy reasserts itself in the palace of my mind. The high never lasts more than a few moments. I can't tell you how badly I want another hit right now.
Oh, and I can't because I don't have 150. But I can shrug. What are you looking at me for? Knock yourself out.
I love how simple you make it sound. Cheers to at last freeing myself from the monotony of unremitting failure.
I still get to ask you that last question before you die, right?
You don't know how beautiful it is in my mind right now. No cares. No anxieties. No yesterday. No tomorrow. To forget time. To forget life. To be at peace.
Snap out of it, bro. I'm not done talking to you.
I have absolutely nothing to say. Possibly ever.
What? I can't ask him the final question?
There's nothing left for me to do. Nothing at all but to wait.
So my guess is once I leave here and come back, he's gonna die. Why is there enemies? Oh, I didn't kill any of those enemies in that room. Duh. Okay, the oral scanner is down below. I thought he handed it to me, but I guess he didn't. Oh, this starts a new quest. What is that pointing me to? Oh, that's just pointing to the exit. It's not an actual oral scanner. It's pointing me to the exit of the oral scanner. So we gotta go drop her off at... Groundbreaker? And then we'll run back here to see if he died, if he OD'd, and then I'll end it there and reload a save.
Captain, look out!
This change of scenery sure is something. Can't wait to see the groundbreaker.
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
Oh yeah, I can just fast travel from the ship. I keep forgetting that's a thing. What the f is that? It's not trash pickup day. I just gotta run over and see if she is at the bar. Though I'm pretty sure she just despawns, because that's typically what happens.
This is Halcyon News.
You're still here, even though I completed your quest.
Advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question.
The alternative is the hotel, right? No, I think she just despawns.
Rizzo sends your watcher out to chase the rainbow.
Which is a little disappointing, but I get it. She didn't have any other voice lines. What else would they ever do? Okay, let's just run back to Jasper and then we'll call it. It's like a loading truck outside.
We've arrived at the Olympus Orbital Pharmaceutical Station.
And again, Ellie didn't have anything to say. I genuinely thought she would say something at a pharmaceuticals lab. Especially when I just convinced the guy to take drugs. Oh, he's still alive.
There's nothing left for me to do. Nothing at all but to wait.
Okay. Bye.